on, and then he was all blurry and everything.
What's going on? Walter's in here celebrating them Celtics win.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Resiller, even hockey with Boston and Edmonton for me. All right. Let's see. Me, food poisoning. Yeah, for Resiller. That's very good. The worst is past. Absolutely fine. It's good to see you. Switcheroo.
Oh, switcherooski.
Hey, does my mic sound clearer today?
Yeah, sounds good.
Changed up. I dug one out of the archives.
Nice.
So, of course, it took me forever to find the correct cord that fit it.
Yeah. We got 1,000 plugs, and you're like, does this go with it? Does this like?
I know, dude. Like, why do they make so many proprietary?
That's how like Thatcher was digging through his toy box. And he's like, oh man, I found this remote control thing, and he's like, so I'm like, let me take a look at it, because he's like, I'm like, the batteries are bad, so we got new batteries in like the controller. But then I was like, where's the battery for the thing? Nope, it's got a charger. And he's like, what charger does it take? I'm like, could be this one.
Yeah.
We finally found one.
Dude, I had 3 totes full of cords, man.
Yeah.
Like ridiculous.
I literally sold one of my totes of cords at the garage sale.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Price scrappers, man. Price scrappers would be into it.
Well,
hey, I'm trying a new one today, guys.
What's this? Ooh, Fizz Free.
Blue Rise Lemonade.
Is this one of those like? It's not the sparkling one, is it?
Mm-mm. Hey, it's not bad. Hey, it's in the tote that you least expect it.
Yo, I have.
Or if it's me, it's crammed underneath this desk right here where I listed it one day and stuck it. That's like my go-to.
You know what the worst is with me? It's when I have. All right, so here's when it's worse for me. It's when I sell something and I know. Well, all right, here it is. When I sell something and I know it's already been like sold and returned. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, where did I put that? Did past Chris set up future Chris for success by putting it in the right place? Nah. Or did he just throw it somewhere just like, I got to return, just put this over here, you know?
If past Chris is like past Eric, he don't care about future Eric.
Right.
He don't look out for that dude, man.
Hey, what happened? You know? Oh, you're supposed to know where this was at.
My internet is bugging out this morning.
Yeah, he came on and he was all like,
oh, did you have that glitch thing again?
Yeah. And the worst part about it is I'm also in the process of uploading a video. Not even uploading a video, but exporting a video right now.
That's probably what's glitching you again.
That key, I right? There's sometimes I'm like, past Chris, why did you set me up for a failure? What's up, Brad? Mystery Diva. Welcome. Now there is sometimes when past Chris does come in handy.
Yeah.
Like where I have like a banana pudding in the refrigerator, and then you get them late night munchies, and you're like, oh, what's in the refrigerator? And you're like, you open it up, you're like, yes, past Chris.
That's for the win.
Yeah. Yo, Tim, look at this. There's a sale in Alexandria I've been intending to drive to. Hoarders is filming an episode there, and apparently they're trying to sell everything.
When is it?
Hoarders. That's where you gotta go dig.
Oh,
Yeah. Tim be on TV again. Tim, you just need to make a T-shirt with all your QR codes all over it. Photobomb.
YouTube is punishing me so bad for my time away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dropping good videos, but they are not getting views.
Yesterday and today, 10 to 6, Tim.
10 to 6 today. Oh well, I can't do that. Can't do that, unfortunately.
All right.
Says, go for it. Mystery Diva, good morning. Good to see you.
All right, let's get this. Let's get this and this. I might move down the stairs later on, but we had an interesting weekend. I tried out the flea market, selling out the flea market. Anybody that follows me on Instagram will see. I went to the flea market and set up. Didn't do that bad. It was okay. So the only thing, all right. So the place is called Shen Valley Flea Market. It used to be known as Double Tollgate Flea Market. So basically, what you have to do is you have to call Friday to reserve a spot. Now, I was told you don't even have to call, blah blah blah. But I called, I got a spot. They gave me a table and everything. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, I'm gonna roll up early in there just to get, so I get there at 6 a.m. Literally just all I loaded into my vehicle was shoes and hats. Just shoes and hats. Shoes I didn't want to really be messing with. Just overflow. It was all overflow. Just all overflow. So I get there at 6 a.m. My spot that I have, super nice. Super nice. I'm like, yeah. So I roll in, back in, and think about it. It's 3 big tables all in a U form, and they're the tables are probably 6 feet wide and probably 12 feet long. And then so there's 3 of them all combined in a horseshoe. And so I just pulled up my vehicle. I started unloading everything, just putting shoes up on there. I had a couple tables with me. There was a guy next to me. I said, "Hey, where does this spot end and whatever?" He goes, "Oh, he's like, "Oh, dude," he goes, "Just leave a pathway where people can walk right here, but you can set up your tables right here." So I just set up 2 separate tables just for the hats, and then it went well. I mean, I did about. I mean, so 7 a.m. hit, people started coming, but it really didn't start until 8, 9 o'clock. But the thing was, around noon, it was already over. It's just kind of a morning kind of flea market type thing. And I didn't know if it was maybe due to the Father's Day was the next day or whatever, So I did about $300 in sales at the flea market. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, and it wasn't the PT Cruiser, when you take out the 2 seats, you got a lot of room in there. Oh, all right, Wes, he came looking for the live. Fantastic, he found us. So, I mean, it was good. I may do it next week or this coming up week. I don't know. Well, they were talking about doing some other stuff too, but yeah, everything was good. Now there was one guy out there that was like literally across from me. So you think about it, like I have the tables right here, and there's a whole row of tables, and then there's a walking path, and then there's another row of tables on the other side facing you. So I was selling $5 sneakers and $1 hats. That's what I was basically selling. So the guy that was like across from me, he gets there and instantly says, What are you doing over there? I'm like, what? He's like, that's usually my spot. How did you get that spot? And I said, oh, I called and they gave me this table reservation. He goes, oh, so you reserved that spot? I said, no, I just called and they gave me this spot. He goes, yeah, but that's where I'm usually at. And I said, okay. I called yesterday and they gave me this spot, you know? So like he was already kind of irritated about that. So he's like talking to the other guy that is across. He goes, oh, they're just giving our spots away, huh? These new guys are just coming in and taking everyone's spots and everything. And the other guy chirped in. He goes, well, that dude just told you. He goes, did you call for that spot yesterday? He goes, no, I always sit up there. He goes, but that guy just said he called yesterday and they gave him that spot. He goes, why would they give him my spot? He goes, they don't know it's your spot, you know? No one has spots out here. He goes, oh, well, he goes, yeah, but you guys are always set up there. He goes, yeah, because we're going to be here. We've already paid for our spot for the entire year. That's why we're here. They're like, have you paid for the entire year for that spot? And he goes, no, I just usually sit up there. Like, okay, cool. So that other guy walked up to me later on. He goes, don't mind that guy. He goes, that guy's crazy. So I'm like, oh, great.
I bet they were stoked that somebody else was in that spot.
Yeah. So he's all like setting up, and like he really don't have anything. He's got a jar of marbles, some signs and stuff like that. And so he's kind of like half-assed, like kind of putting his stuff out, you know, and then he's complaining about the heat because, I'm literally, so think about this. I've got my thing all sitting there. People have already come into my booth. This is like 7 a.m. while he's still setting his up, 7:30. People come in my booth. I'm making deals, boom, boom, boom. And he's just watching me. He's just watching. All right, right. So I'm doing it. I'm sitting, and there's a big old tree that's just shaded. Like I'm just shaded, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just relaxing and everything like that. He's in the sun's hitting him and everything like that while he's trying to set up. And he goes, oh, so literally, it's 8 o'clock. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. This is like 8 o'clock is your like, all right, get to business. Let's welcome. Like that's when you're supposed to be doing your selling. Well, he wanders off at around like 8 o'clock, and so blah blah blah. He comes back around like 8:20. He's got some food and stuff like that. He sits down and he starts barking at the other guys. He goes, man, these new guys. So apparently there's these Mexican ladies next to me, and that was their first time there too. Okay. So he's all like, oh man, all these newcomers, I can't compete with the competition over here. Can't look. This guy's got everyone at his booth. No one's at my booth. I can't. No, there's no competition. You're like, they're taking out my competition, and I'm like, bro, I'm literally selling shoes and hats. Like, dude, you're not even selling what I'm selling. So this lady comes over to his booth, and I'm watching. Like, so it's 8:45. Okay, it's 8:45. Lady comes over to his booth asking about the marbles. Okay, she's like, "What are you asking on the marbles?" He goes, $200. I'm like, holy crap. And she's like, "Oh, well, is that for like this big one and then all these little ones?" He goes, "Well, if you want everything else, it'll be $250. So she's all like, "Well, I've bought these marbles before, but I usually get them for about $100. Would you take $100? Dude literally explodes on the old lady. I'm like, yo. He goes, "I wouldn't sell these to you or to anybody for $100. He goes, "If you're not interested at $200, I'm sorry. We ain't making any kind of deal." So she walks off. He says some cuss words. He starts throwing his stuff in the back of his vehicle.
And he's out.
By 9 o'clock, he was gone. I was like, yo, what?
And the sad thing, and like he probably had the same stuff there for the last, 2 or 3 months that he's been there. Hey, LaDonna, sorry to hear that about your mom. You lifting her up.
Ooh, yeah. Hopefully the surgery was a success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's a recovery for sure.
But yeah, that guy was crazy. I was like, great, but
they put me next to crazy guy.
So I was like, yo, next week I'm calling to get this table and hopefully that dude is just there and I'll just be smiling like, "Hey, how's it going?" Oh, bro. Okay. So that wasn't even the highlight of that wasn't even the highlight of the flea market. Now, OBX, you will understand this. Okay. When you go to the flea market, you kind of want a variety of foods around you and drink options. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you this, there was a lot available.
Did not disappoint.
Available. So when I'm leaving, so I had packed up around like 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. because you could tell it was dying down, and like probably 75% of the vendors had already like kind of like started packing up. So I'm packing up. I packed everything up. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go walk around. And so I'm walking, and there was this old lady with a bonnet, the garb on, the old maid looking. So I roll up, and they got breads and they have jams. Okay, I like breads and I love jams. Okay, so I'm like, yo, this is like homemade stuff. So I'm like, pumpkin bread, banana nut bread, lemon blueberry bread. So the guy goes, hey man, we're so her grandson was telling me, he goes, hey man, we're about to be closing up. He goes, I have some closing deals if you want to hear them. I'm like, shoot, bro. He goes, well, usually the breads are like $7-8 a piece. He's like, I'll do 3 for $10, and the jams I'll do 3 for $10. I'm like, give me all three, $20, done. Let's just say I opened, so I got blueberry jam, strawberry jam, peach jam, and then pumpkin bread, banana nut bread, and the lemon blueberry. All right, Literally all the breads are gone already. Literally all the breads are gone. And
so next week, deal of the day, Cernox bringing the bread.
Let me tell you this. I opened up the peach jam. I spread it on a little bit of the pumpkin bread.
Gone.
Bro, I'm like,
Yum.
You know where you're like, all right, we have to save this because I can just start eating this out of the. Whoa!
That's one thing that I missed about not going to 301 this year. So 301 has this little lady that sets up at Selma School every year and has like pickled squash, has rhubarb strawberry jam, like all this stuff that I'm like, man, every time I go there, I said there may not be anything else at this sale, but I'm hitting this lady on that stuff. Hey, well, glad to hear that as well, that it robotic, no bag, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Let me say hello to a couple of people. We'll get back into it. Lisa Durr, good to see you. Trash Cat Rescue in the house. Quirky Picker Chad, thanks for being here. Let me see, did I miss anybody else? I think that's maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. Pickled okra is life.
Yeah. That lemon blueberry with the glaze.
Oh.
Bro, it was like, oh, let me cut a slice off. Oh, let me cut another slice off.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, let's cut a few more slices.
Like, forget the slicing, man. You just.
Yeah. But that's how you said at that one sale you go to. That's how, like, when Bat Creek Valley does their little yard crawl over here, usually I'm too late because it's usually there's a baseball game or something like that going on. But last year I rolled through after the baseball game. I rolled through like the back area of that, and I just started traveling down. And I came up to that one lady that had all the like the breads, and it was like the breads and the cookies. And I said, "How was your day? I'm gonna make it better. Whatever you have left. Is this all you have left?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Load it up. I'll take all of that."
Yeah. That's how it is for me at 127, man. That little lady that sets up by the American Legion in Crossville. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Them fried pies are like, let me get a dozen. Let me just get a dozen every day.
Right.
You just stack them.
Right.
Yeah.
And then my weakness, like, I had lunch there. They have, all right, so they have these Mexican sandwiches called tortas, Tortas, tortas. And it's like this bread. I forget what kind of bread they use. It's like a big, low, flat bread type thing. Oh, a Telera roll. And they put the barbacoa beef on it, bro. Avocado, lettuce, tomato, sour cream.
Man, we done got into food early this morning.
I know.
Early.
Listen, so when I went there, I was looking for the tortas. Like, so I went and I saw that this one truck only had like the tacos, quesadillas. This other one had, kind of the same thing. But if you walk farther back, where the lady was selling the breads, that's where the tortas were. So I was like, yes. And then they had all the drinks and everything. Oh, goodness. Like, like, I might just be traveling there on the weekends just for the food, bro.
JDLs knows about that food. JDLs actually, shout out JDLs, has mailed me fried pies before from Tennessee. Yeah, somebody else is saying, man, you guys are talking my language right here, man. Like, this is like butter beans with okra. Oh my gosh.
Right. It's
gumbo. Come on now. I will say this. I make a mean gumbo. I do make a mean gumbo. Like, people, I've had compliments from various people around the country about the gumbo.
Yeah.
Homemade salsa or pickles at yard sales. Yes, I do that too.
Yeah. Like, listen, any kind of food at garage sales like that. Oh,
there you go, LaDonna.
Stop. All right.
Chicken andouille sausage gumbo. Ooh. Walter, bro. Shout out Walter Tilton. Appreciate you so much.
Appreciate it, Walter.
Man, 5 more of you guys become members today. I think he's trying to make Tim pass out, is what it is.
Hold on, let me go.
Can you make a happy gumbo instead of a mean gumbo? Maybe. Going to be hitting up Louisiana quite often. My dad just moved there. It's 40 train ride. Takes me close to Lake Charles, I believe. Can't live in Cajun country and not learn to make gumbo. Shrimp and grits. Oh my gosh.
All right. Here's what's left of the pumpkin bread. But look at this peach jam, bro.
Oh man, that looks killer. Hey, I'm going in here to see if I can find who...
Made in a West Virginia farm kitchen. Look at that. I mean, smell that. Smell that jam. Look how much gone already.
All right, guys. Here is the gifted channel members, sponsored by Walter Tilton. Victor Echo Coins, CK Postcards, Sentimental Connections in the building, Silver Hair Stacker, and Amy Elrod. It chooses random folks to be channel members. So there you go. Thank you, Walter Tilton.
Thanks, Walter.
Yeah. I sense a gumbo cook-off. By the way, my husband's name is Eric, too. If you're ever in the OBX, hey, we have an Airbnb.
All right.
New Orleans, Slidell for years. Yeah. I see how I learned to cook gumbo because I lived in Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge. Yeah.
It's all about the roux, bro. The roux.
See, I lived in Prairieville, is the technical place I lived, but kind of suburbia. Baton Rouge. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right?
Online orders, especially on the strawberry. Hey, Cernock, I was thinking about this while we were talking. So imagine a side hustle of selling flea market, yard sale, home cooking. Man, that sounds like a one-stop category coming soon. That sounds like we could do a little something there. One-stop shop, get your homemade pickled jams,
right,
and breads. Yeah, that would be cool. Hey, that's like my mama. My mama makes some chicken and dumplings, bro. Like that.
You know what's up.
If you know, you know. Around here, my dad's family calls it chicken and pie bread. Same thing, but it's like dumplings versus, yeah. I'm willing to buy $150 something as long as Tim gets selfie with a diner stick. Hey, Walter, I will make sure that happens. Even if we photobomb him.
Right.
My cooking is Cajun, Sichuan, fusion. Okay. All that and fried pie. So, whoa. Yeah. Alabama, I already know. We have another new member today, Wes Smith. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you so much.
All right.
Shout out, Wes.
Yeah,
okay,
so,
you guys heard it. Walter's holding me to it.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, the flea market was good. It was a good. I would recommend it. Not like a every weekend type thing, but man, some of y'all with excess inventory, see if there's a little flea market next to you, close to you.
I wish there was a flea market near here.
This was about. This flea market was probably from me about 35 minutes south, which isn't bad. I mean,
yeah,
that drive, dude. That drive compared to like going to Morgantown and setting up for the vintage expos, so much easier. You know,
Right.
it's like, you know, you're not banged up after the day. Like I was
too, and you could do it as often as you want. Like you're not just waiting for one time a year to come around. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's like where it's like.
I mean, Leroy's been talking that stuff for a while. Like,
yeah, I know.
I think about it like, I mean, obviously with what you're getting, if I add another category, explain. True. Hey, speaking of Tim, so do you think he heard that thing about Alexandria? He's like, oh man, I can't go. My internet's bad.
He's all like,
he's making a QR code T-shirt right now. Dude, if I was close by, I would go. I'd bring y'all with me. Hey, we're on Hoarders today.
Right?
Flipping from the trailer. Good to see you. So they drove through West Virginia yesterday. I forgot how beautiful the mountains were. Everything is currently green.
They're always driving through like the southern part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Out here, there ain't much to drive through out here.
Eastern Panhandle.
Yeah, if you drive through the Eastern Panhandle, you're like, oh, cool. And you're like, oh, yeah. I'm already in Maryland or Virginia.
Kristen says she don't have one closer than an hour away. That's kind of scary. Do you hear banjo music out there, Kristen, when you hear?
I did get some photos of this one old dude. I tried to off the back. He had this crazy American Thunder shirt. He's like, oh, I've had this shirt for like 35, 40 years. He's like, this is one of my favorite shirts. I'm like, can I buy it from you? Oh, no.
Oh, man. 540 said the only reason he decided not to go, GPS says over 2 hours because of the Nova traffic.
Oh, yeah, bro.
North Virginia traffic. It's on a back road in Tennessee. Yeah, I tell you.
Oh, yeah, 64 and 77. Yeah.
Hey, I may have been to that. At Flea Market. I went to one way off the road in Tennessee on the way home one day. That was like kind of. I was down near Chattanooga. Yeah. Wonder if there's an electric banjo with slides. We were on 64 and 77 in West Virginia. I always think We Are Marshall when I drive through West Virginia like that. I watched that movie a bunch.
See, Marshall University, that's Huntington. That's literally like, from me, that's literally 6 hours away.
You could drive to me almost before you could drive there.
Yeah. That's where it's like funny in the state. Everyone's like, oh yeah, dude, I was in West Virginia. I'm like, not close to me.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, 540. Tell me the name of that bike again. I want to look it up while we're live.
What bike? What was it? A bicycle or
a Schwinn BMX? He said probably $300 to $500. You know, you're talking earlier about your past self setting your future self up for failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that today. Remember when I sold all those hyper cool vests? Yeah, I sold one on eBay today. It was nice. Like, I do not have any more. I sold them all.
Oh man.
Was it a Stingray?
He said it was a Schwinn Predator.
Predator. What are we looking? Oh, buddy, that's kind of hurtful. It is kind of hurtful. Let's see if we can get them up.
How much do they want the Schwinn Predator for?
$5.
Was it because of the parting it out? I mean, or like not parting it out, but was it just too big?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. It was early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually already canceled the order because it needed to go out yesterday. So I was like, I normally don't cancel the order, but I decided that would be the more ethical thing to do than what I was thinking about doing. My first thought was ship them something else and say, "Oh, sorry, screwed that up. You can keep it. Have a nice day."
Oh, it was an OG, like.
Yes.
Wait, like OG with like the mag wheels, like that 87 one you're showing, or was it like that? Like that style, like that type of bike?
Yes. Old school.
Yeah. Yeah.
He called me about it. He's like, "Are you out here by any chance?" And I wasn't out there. And the only one that was out there was Kevin. And I reached out to him, and he's like, "Man, I'm already like, nah." Jimmy said, "Did someone say old school?"
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's tough, man.
Yeah, the parted out situation is actually pretty good on those, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dang. Yeah, it's a tough one, man.
He said it had a hornet's nest on it.
Yeah, it looks barn fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was very barn fresh. But I know. Hey, I think as resellers we've all done that, right? Like left something and then thought about it and go, "What are you doing?"
My biggest left something was their comic books.
Which ones?
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
But that was a collective shout.
Yeah. Oh man, look at y'all.
Sure enough.
Yeah,
barn fresh. Ooh, your brother said skateboard.
Skateboard.
I don't know. Skateboard.
Barn fresh skateboards too. Man, if you find old skateboards, pick those up.
I finally learned with skateboards too, like to spin the wheel. Just spin the wheel. If you spin the wheel and it keeps spinning, you might have something.
Yeah.
If you spin the wheel and it stops, like, yeah. No bueno.
Well, so it's funny you say that. I was seeing something. Do you know why, like, Walmart and them sell those skateboards with, like, not real bearings and plastic bearings that make the wheels stop?
Probably safety or something.
Yeah. Because they're, like, beginner boards, and they don't want it as... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that... Oh, bro. Yeah, just... Dude, let me tell you this story. So me and my brother, down in Texas. We're at the first time we go to this place. It's this huge like flea market, like indoor flea market type thing, but thrift store, but it's huge. So my brother says, "Listen, here's the rules. If you see something, take it and put it over here on these little like shelves to reserve it." Okay. I said, "Okay, cool. Yeah." So we're going in there, you know, I've got clothing, I've got this, I've got, you know, and then I see this skateboard. I'm like, "Oh, look at this skateboard." So I see it But it was on my way. I was walking outside to go smoke. So I see the skateboard. I'm like, I pull it out. I'm like, oh yeah. So I just push it back. I literally just push it back where it was, because it was like hidden kind of. All right. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go smoke and then come back and get that skateboard. All right. What should I have done? Taking the skateboard and put it on the shelf and, whatever. Nope. I go out to smoke, literally out there for like 2-3 minutes, come back inside. Guess what? Skateboard's gone. Skateboard is already on the shelf. I'm like, what? And I couldn't live it down because my brother was like, I told you to put that over there.
See, one more reason why I don't smoke, sir. Not.
Here's the worst. This was the stupidest. This was kind of like the bike, but like instead of having room where you find something right from the jump, and you're like, oh, I don't want to spend all, I don't want to spend all this money. Mavericks, that's Dallas. That, yes, it did cost me money. So listen, I'll never forget this. I was in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania at the Salvation Army, and they had these Western shirts. And this was like the first stop. This is my first stop. They had like 10 of these Western shirts. I forget the name of them, but they were high end. But I didn't cop them in the store. Okay. So I looked at them. I'm like, okay, cool. They wanted $2 a piece. So I was like, ooh, man, you know what? Let's leave these. Let's keep going down the road. So I go down the road. I pull out my phone because I didn't cop them in the store because I don't know over the internet or whatever. And I cop one. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what they're getting? Dude, I turn around. I'm booking it back. I'm booking it literally like 5 minutes back to the store to get the shirts. I roll in, they're gone. I'm like, what? This older couple has them all in their thing. And so I roll up to them with a story saying, oh, hey, I need, I had, those shirts. I said, would you sell me some, or would you, blah, blah, blah. And the old man looks at me and goes, nah, we resellers, these are worth a ton. And I'm like, ooh, this dagger. I'm like, damn.
Hey, Trash Cat, I use these 2 words. Style or like. Satsuma, not reproduction, but Satsuma style or like. Those are the 2 words I use.
Yeah. So yeah, there's always stuff that, like, 540, don't feel bad about leaving that, because we've all done it. We've all done it.
Like, the worst ones are the ones that you, like you said, you don't look it up, but then you think about it as you're going, after you're already past. You're like, hold on, let me look that thing up real quick, and then you're like, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah, or I've had stuff going right in front of me too. Yeah. Like I'll be at my honey hole, and I'll literally be sitting there. Like, I've been sitting there before, taking a picture of it to Google it.
That's right.
And some dude's like, I'll take that. Look at
Jimmy says he never misses. I don't know what you guys are talking about. He never,
oh, come on.
Never misses a buffet.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
Oh. My Duke's in the building.
You can still get butter peas. I remember summers in North Carolina. Butter peas and colored beans. Colored butter beans. Oh, beefsteak tomatoes. I do know they still grow that stuff around. Dude, I wear out some butter beans. I like them things, man. I really do. We used to have to shell peas when I was younger. My granddad had a farm, so we shelled purple hull peas. I'll never forget, like purple hull peas. It was the thing that we did, and butter beans. Good stuff. Yeah, I wish there was something that way I could have got it. It was tough. Dude, you could have just strapped it to the top, man.
Right? Strapped it upside down. Just.
I mean, you're in the country in North Carolina. They won't think anything about it.
I know, right?
Said $5. I was shocked and then stunned. Yeah, he said there was like a yellow jacket, hornet's nest, something on the bike.
Yeah, underneath the seat.
I was like, geez, bro. Hey, there you go. Kristen says she plants the beefsteaks every year. Butter beans, ground up, make a nice soup thickener. Hey, little tip from the chef. Walter's a cook from way back, man.
All right.
Yeah, you make a little succotash, butter beans and corn.
I did pick up some interesting items of it. So one thing about the flea market too, I will say this too. So you can make connections out there as well. Contacts. Okay. Like that's a good way to get to talk to people, you know. But also I picked up a Facebook Marketplace. I hit up a Facebook Marketplace ad and got some interesting stuff from this guy and made another contact as well. So, yeah. And that stuff I got from him was pretty cool.
I bought a stack of comics and some newer all over NASCAR stuff, like not old.
Yeah.
Newer. But that was my storage unit guy. When I see he has a yard sale, I roll for that because he always looks out for me. Of course, man, I was 5 minutes late to this one because a guy who's brand new reseller guy, less than a year. Like I went to his first yard sale and he had tons of collectibles. And I was like, dude, do you sell online? He's like, I've been thinking about it. And now he does full time. He's been doing it now for about 5 months full time. And he's like, yeah, he's got a good eye, dude. Like when I see him at sales, I'm like, crap. It's like a little late. Every now and then I catch him slipping, but like he's this past time I looked over there at his pile. I was like, yep, everything he's got there.
Yeah.
So.
There's a couple guys out here like that. Like when you see them, you're like they're cool dudes. They're cool dudes.
Yeah.
But they will find it. You know what I'm saying? So like, because when I was out of the flea market, this one dude hits the flea market all the time. Really cool dude. And he was there early. Like he rolled up to my joint at like 6:45, 7 a.m. I'm like, oh, you already here? He goes, you know it. He's like, I'm here early. He snags the early stuff.
Yeah, these guys are also, man, they're all on freebie alert, bro. Like all my guys out here that I know are on freebie alert. So, dude, if something pops, you can bet. Like I'll talk to them on your garage sale day if I'm out with them, and I'll be like, hey, did you get that? Oh yeah. Or they'll be like, oh no, what's the name got that? Like we talking about it. I was like, yeah.
So it's like, dude, if I see now. Again, the guy's a nice dude, man. But if I see him out, like when we do the Route 11 yard crawl, he's out there. That's his area.
Yeah,
dude. If I see him, I'm driving 5 miles ahead of him.
Yeah,
you know?
Skip it.
I'm skipping everything, and like all right, let him find everything between here and here.
I always stop by and I was like, hey, did you go south today? You start south today or you start north? Because if they started on the opposite of what I am, then I kind of know what the game plan is. Like,
yeah.
Okay, let me get a hit. But the other day, so I called the one guy because I'd seen there's one dude. All he messes with really is like bikes and records. So he'll call me about like hats and stuff like that, or he used to anyway. And so I called him. I said, "Hey man, did you go to this sale? Like, there's this a couple bikes over here." He's like, "Oh no, I started on the north end." He's like, "I'm headed to," and he said the guy's name. That's the storage guy, and he said, "Yeah, this other guy is with me." And I was like, "Oh crap!" So like, I'm like, "Dude, I'm running to that sale," and I show up and like they're both out picking. I was like, "Ah." Yeah. Dude had like 2 Furbies, a bunch of vintage T-shirts, like all this kind of stuff. He had I don't really know what they're worth, but they were birdhouse in the box, like birdhouse skateboard stuff in the box sealed. Like, and I don't really know if it was like figurines or what it was, but I was just looking over there like,
yeah, you're like,
but, yeah.
I don't know, Wes. Look at that. Started reselling 3 years ago. First year allowed my wife to retire, and she said, "Why didn't we start this sooner?" I know, right?
We all think that. We're all like, I know Cernoc's like, dude, all them years of the restaurant deal that I could have been. Of course, I don't know. You think about too, like the other side of it is now it is one of those things like people. I mean, obviously there's more competition. But dude, think of the number of people that are buying online.
Yeah.
There's a massive amount of people that are buying online. Yeah, Timothy, thank you. It's good to be back. Actually, I gotta find my phone. I laid it down somewhere, not in here. I actually need to do a little work.
I'm gonna head downstairs. So
Hold on a second. I'll be right
back. Yeah. I've got I want to show some stuff that I got. It's all downstairs. I already moved it all downstairs. It's not in the living room where it usually is. Rayon X. Hey, there you go. Yeah. I think COVID helped too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was the crazy stuff.
Am I good? You hear me?
Kinda.
Oh, come on. Are you serious?
Wait, keep talking though.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
And you can see me?
Yeah, you're slightly blurry, but you're okay. Yeah. Okay, you're coming into focus now.
Okay.
I think I left my phone in the chair.
So did they have anything good in Alexandria?
I didn't go.
Oh.
That's what we were like, man, Tim's like, oh yeah, my internet's going out.
Oh, if that would have done that, I would have took you guys with me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Walter. I missed you too.
All right.
I'm gonna send some offers.
Let's send out some offers. Let's get some stuff going. I'm gonna go downstairs and show some stuff that I got this weekend. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe wait till
I've got a nice streak going of days, consecutive days of listing.
Nice. Yeah, Wes, that's it. Yeah. I used to do Amazon FBA too, but like you said, it wasn't fun, just you're right.
Josie's doing well, Walter. If you want to see what she's been up to lately, you guys can watch my latest video on YouTube.
Yes, Leroy's good. Leroy's taking care of the stuff he needs to take care of right now. I did get some skateboards at the flea market. Oh, so the guy. Oh, did you miss the story about the guy at the flea market that set up across.
No, I heard all that.
Okay, so listen to this. So like I'm here, and the annoying guy that left at 9 o'clock was right across from me, and then there was on the side of him, these guys were selling soccer jerseys, and then on the side of him, there was these people that had random stuff. So I see he pulls out like 6 or 7 skateboards, but they're like no wheels; they're just boards. So I see him pull them out, so I walk over there. And I think this is what made the guy across from me mad too. I walk over there, and I'm talking to the guy, and I'm like, "Oh, these, like, hey, how much you got on the skateboards?" He's like, $10. I said, "Oh, they're $10 a piece?" He goes, No, $10 for the whole stack. I said, "I'll take it." So I gave him $10. Boom, 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 and went over there. The guy across from me, the jerk, he was like, "Where did you get those?" I'm like, "Right there." He goes, "Oh man," he goes, "Oh, can I get a few of those?" I'm like, "What?" Like, I was like, "I'll sell you a few." You know what I'm saying? Like, which one do you want? I'll do $20 a piece on them. "Oh, no, I can't do that. I used to skate." I'm like, "Me too." And so he's like, and he goes, "Oh, you want to give me a couple of them?" I'm like, "Nah, I got some friends that would probably want these." So I think that made him mad. That made him mad too. But like, bro, you just like, I got it. You didn't. What's the deal?
I'll tell you, man. People are something else, Cernock.
Oh yeah, they are. They are. I mean, because I was like, yeah, I'm like, I'm not letting you have these for free. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Yeah, I made a lifetime friend. Yeah.
Who said that?
Walter did. Like I said, I might just rent that table again so he doesn't have it.
So did you get a chance to walk around besides like your immediate area?
A little bit, but I was just, I walked around a little bit. I did hear this guy. Oh, let me show you all these.
Was there any glass up there?
Not really. I mean, now listen, I probably walked 10% of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't walk it when it was like busy. I walked it when 75% of the people had already left.
Got you.
And people were like packing up and everything like that. So let me show you. Let me show you what
I saw you picked up some cool stuff.
Yeah. Well, this was interesting. I picked up this from a guy that was closing down. Ugh. Ugh. Basically, yearbooks. Okay. $1931. So, and then this one's like 1933.
Are they all the same school?
No, they're all different. And this is from 41. This is 1925.
Damn, 1925.
Yeah. Look at that one. The Gargoyle. This is, yeah. Senior class. Gargoyle. Let's see. Let's see where this was at. Dothan, Alabama. Look at that.
Have you checked them for famous people yet?
I have not. I literally got the whole stack for $10. So, and it goes from like the 50s to the 20s. So it was this whole stack right here. So, at least one of them is going to be worth something. Or, you know. All right, I'm going to go downstairs and I'll be right back.
Left my phone in the car. I asked somebody if I could buy cufflinks out of a lot that I wanted at auction. That bad auction etiquette I didn't know about him. Terrible. He was happy to do it since it was my first live auction. Wasn't sure. No, I think that's fine.
Did you have fun at the auction? I know. I remember my first live auction. It was super stressful.
The first one I went to as a reseller was stressful because the lady in front of me kept bidding. My volume's low. I think I'm a little away from my microphone is what it was. Let me check. How about now? It's good. Yeah, the first live one I went to as a reseller, the lady in front of me kept buying these vintage toys that are worth a ton of money, and she was paying up for them and then handing them to her kids to crash into each other, her grandkids. Like literally, they have all these like 10 pop toys that are worth like $50 a piece, and they're taking them and smashing them into each other right in front of me. And my eyes like twitching, dude. Like I'm like looking at those things like I'm about to snatch this out of that kid's hand. Yeah, the auctions I go to don't have those guys that do like they give me a photo, you know, that do all that. Only one of them has a guy like that. He also handled the bidding because I had 206 Eddie. There you go. I will tell you one thing: it is hot outdoors here, guys.
Oh, it was baking over here in DC yesterday. Why does YouTube hate me right now? So bad, Eric.
Well, they say take a break.
I'm beating myself up over it every day now, but I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna suck it up. You know, it's gonna be like this for a while until hopefully one catches, and then just be consistent. I got footage, so
yeah, a lot of those guys now are like, you know, they schedule stuff, put stuff in the chute, like draft kind of thing.
All
right.
Here's something else I got from the flea market. So I saw this guy walking with this leather jacket. And I said, "Hey, I like that leather jacket." He goes, "Oh, which one? I got a few under my," because he was carrying them like this. He goes, I said, "Well, let me see them." He's like, "So you showed this one?" I said, "Oh, man, I really like this one. It's got like it looks black, but it's almost green looking." And so I said, "How much you want for that leather jacket?" He goes, "Well, I just picked it up on a whim because I thought I liked it." He goes, "But you seem to really like it." He goes, "Well, just give me what I paid for it." I said, "Well, what'd you pay for it?" He goes, $10. I said, "All right, here you go." So I got that.
You see cats with, regarding dumb people, the listing for $8 for a Titanic spoon. Buyer asked if it was actually from the actual Titanic. I told the seller to respond, "It's from the return voyage." That was great. That is great. Timothy asks, "Is it a Wilson brand or not?"
The leather jacket?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I wouldn't have paid $10 for a Wilson jacket. This is I don't think this is made in the USA because when you do enough research about zippers and things like that,
Wait, is that Arthur Fonzarelli style? Is that what's going on?
It's that moto. It's the moto style, yeah. But it's not the cafe. Well, it's not the one. I wish this light would it.
Not Happy Days, right?
No, it's because I have the Happy Days one. Hold on, let me see.
I'll wait for he gets back on this comment.
Oh yeah, it was right behind me. This is more of that Happy Days, Rebel Without a Cause style right here. This right here.
Oh yeah.
This has got the belt. It's got the little pocket down here. You know, but it's very close to that style.
Hey, Cernak, I got a comment for you right here.
What's up? Walter, I still might have that. I totally forgot about that, Walter. That's hilarious. Walter, I'll look.
There's the follow-up.
I'll look. I know it was your size.
Look, there you go. He has everything down there like Captain Caveman. Captain Caveman.
Well, okay, so what Walter, I will look again. You know what? Let me look real quick. Hold on. I wonder if I still have that.
He got buried in the cave.
I'll have to look again one day. All right, so what I bought off of Facebook Marketplace was this. Now this was $10. This was barn fresh as well. This is now, like I said, not like barn fresh, but for $10, I'm not passing it up. This is a vintage. I think 50s or 60s fireman's jacket. Like it's got like the wool liner and everything. It's got the big buckles right here. Now the thing is, it's heavy, and I haven't done enough research for it. But for $10, I said, yeah. Let me see if I can put it on. Ooh, that's a heavy jacket. Ooh. So, oh wow. There's some old glove. This thing feels weird. Might have a snake in it. I was looking for it. Oh, I was looking. I didn't look that much. It didn't have anything on the back, and there was no patches or anything like that. And the guy didn't have much information about it. He said it belonged to someone they were doing a clean out for. But I didn't see. Here, let's do this. Let me. Oh. So it says, well, it has the number 45 right there. I don't know what that means. Oh, here we go. I'm taking the liner off. The liner says something about wool. I think it says like fire retardant, wool, something wool on this label right here. Oh, here we go. Wow. Wow. We're going to do some research now. Look at this. It says Midwestern Garment Midwestern Safety Manufacturer, Mackinac, Illinois. Right there. And then this tag right here is the union tag. Can y'all see that?
Mm.
So that helps it out right there. I really didn't even look it up. This is the first time I really looked into it. Midwestern Garment. Let's see, Midwestern. Yeah, it said. Well, I mean, it was made in Mackinac, Illinois, but I don't see anything else. This thing. No. It's This is how it says. It's Mac Null IL. I think that's what it says. Yeah. Midwestern. Let's see. Midwestern Safety. That's what it says on the. Well, it's got the. I don't know how old this might be 50s, Walter. Yeah. But who knows? I'm looking at Midwestern. Well, this is weird too. So on that label, it says Mac. Well, is there an I in there? Hold on, let me see. Oh, it is Mackinac. I didn't see the so Mackinac. That's what it is. That's what it says. Yeah, there's a little print ad for the safety snap. I wonder if the safety snaps will work. That's the one thing I'm kind of worried of. If I'm gonna jam that in there, if it's gonna come out. Let's see. We can only try, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That works pretty well. There's still a company. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was neat.
35 folks in the building.
Yo. All right, I think we're just gonna leave it. I really don't want to mess with it now because I want to lay this out on a table and get it really. But then the guy was like, "Well, you into military stuff?" I'm like clothing? I mean, he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I got some of that guy's military clothing." So I'm like, "Okay." So when he pulls it out, it's all World War II stuff.
Jeez.
Yeah. But it wasn't anything that was like, ooh. But it's funny because he goes, and it's funny talking to people. He goes, because these are the pants, okay? These pants are literally a size. Let me see. All right. These pants are a size 28 waist. Okay. 28 waist. And the jacket, I think it was like something small too. And he goes, man, he goes, that military uniform is kind of small. He goes, you think it's so funny he said this. He goes, you think a woman wore that? And I said, no. And I'm like, we're talking about World War II. I go, we were literally sending kids. This is a 17-year-old's uniform. You know what I'm saying? I said, I found a pair of boots from the Korean War, size 4 boots from the Korean War. That just kind of tells you, And there was a few more shirts that he had. Nothing crazy though. Just some uniform shirts. That was about it. The old label, the old Creighton label. Kat says it's nice to see Eric back in a well-lit room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Doyle, we're not so small now, yeah. So, that was some of the stuff and I picked up some, I'm going to go hang this. And the guy was like, well, he goes, oh, you don't do anything with like leather bags or anything. I was like, I'll take that. And then he had something sitting outside. And I said, well, what about that? He goes, oh, well, I'll just throw that all in there. It was the Air Force garment bag.
Nice.
World War II Air Force garment bag with the insert and everything. So, I think I did all right. I threw him a little extra cash for all the other stuff. He was happy. I was happy. So.
All right, look, guys, I've been cleaning in my room. So, being it is this time of year, I got a little deal of the day, Cernock style coming.
Woo! There we go.
Actually, Cernock may want to scoop these, to be honest, but probably not. They're probably a little bit too much for them. All right, so I'm gonna shift over to the big side of the screen. So what I got is 7 pair of Y2K shorts. So you got the South Pole, like the kind of if you see the listings, they say Y2K like rap style, baggy denims. So we got
jorts, JORTS too, jorts.
Yeah, these are all size 34.
That's a good size.
Decent size. They all got a little dress to them, like not just your standard. Like these South Poles, some of these are around $40 selling. Like this particular styles. So yeah, kind of got that fade. Got the little embroidered pockets going. Look at this. Okay, so there's 4 of those, like that style. And then I don't know if you've heard of this brand. It's Jordan. Same thing, that Y2K, kind of big, heavy embroidery. And then a couple Webs jeans. And they're the same, like that denim. This one's more of a cargo style short. Webs. It's got like an interesting little tag on the back there. So, 7 pair, $40 free shipping.
There we go.
Here's what we'll do.
One of those South Poles will make your money back.
Yeah, for sure. I literally just looked and one sold just like the one I have for $45 plus shipping.
Yep.
So, there you go.
Yep.
It's in there. 34, all 34s. All 34s.
Yep, that's a good deal right there. When you buy one and make you buy one.
It's free shipping.
And free shipping?
Yeah, free shipping. $40 free shipping.
Listen, if I didn't have all this stuff down here, I would have pulled the trigger on that already.
Yeah, some of these South Pole ones they're like the nicer, and these are super clean, like not really no stain. I don't think they've really been worn much, to be honest, because like they're still very clean, very very clean. I like this one that has kind of like the little faux license plate on the back of it right there. That's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
What chaos would you like me to start today? Morning, all. Hey, we're talking about food today in here.
Whoa. Yeah, we were talking about my flea market extravaganza. Tortas,
flea market, food,
bread, jams.
Jeans shorts. That's what
jams and jorts.
Jorts.
I will tell you this. I don't know how it's online, but I will tell you at these vintage expos, bro, jean shorts are selling like no other. How many pairs of shoes? I probably sold.
And it's gone.
Around 100 pairs of shoes.
Sold.
Oh, there we go.
Who got her? Let's see.
Wes Smith grabbed it.
Wes.
Nice
pickup. You'll do well with those. Who knows? Yep. I may even throw you in a little extra in the box.
Ooh.
I've been known to do it. Look
at that. Yeah, right now the popularity of that stuff. I mean, you're hitting it at the right time.
Swamp Picker in the building.
I think I found some shirts I don't even have listed. That's perfect. Well, shirts that I should have had. Not okay. Back that up. I found some shirts I thought I should have listed, but I don't think they've been listed yet.
LaDonna will be praying for your mom for sure. Safe travels. Safe travels. Timothy asked Bearded Picker how fast did his furniture sell. A week takes about.
Yeah, furniture, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff going on. I'm honestly trying to streamline my business operation here. I've got, like, you guys don't even know, because unless you've been around and watched my old videos, I've got a 14 by 24 building full of stuff. So, like, you're only seeing, like, the this is the minor stuff. So
right, this is the only part of the basement y'all see.
Yeah, I took the full tour of the basement virtually. It's large.
Yeah. I love the faces of people when they come in here for like the first time. And they're like, whoa, cool. And then they turn like from the stairwell and look all the way back. And they're like, oh, no.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, they're like, what?
I just got to find an applicable box for the jort material. Shorts have been sold, yes.
I do have them listed. that haven't sold. Maybe that I've touched them. Maybe they'll sell now.
That works sometimes.
Dude, it worked yesterday. I was grabbing something to ship yesterday. No, on Saturday I was grabbing something to ship. I looked at these. I had these barber shirts, and I said, "Yo, why haven't these barber shirts sold yet?" I mean, it's summertime. These should be selling. Guess what sold that night? Boom, one of those shirts. Yeah, the insurance guy. Yeah.
Sorry for the tape, guys.
Iron Maiden action. Brain damage in Texas. Well, it's kind of a cool shirt. Where did those things go? I'll be right back.
Here you go, Wes. Add it to the box. A little matching South Pole tee.
Let me see something.
Let's see here.
All right.
All right. Seem to be headed out. pile of VHS DVD combo units. What should I expect my return INAD rate to be? Ooh, I mean, I would just test them, and then if they've got any glitch at all.
Yeah.
The big thing with the combo units, man, is the VCR side for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tim often looks focused, but today he's hyper focused.
Yeah. I am very focused.
1 to 5. Yeah. No mail tomorrow.
Yeah, Juneteenth.
St. Leo College.
That's cool. That's cool.
On that Gear Sports, little vintagey. I don't even know where St. Leo's College is. I did pick this up, but I wish it was an adult size, bro. If this was an adult size, this would be killer. It's
yeah.
Still, I mean, this is still like a $30, $40 kid's sweater. Norwegian. Vintage Norwegian.
That's cool.
But I wish this was a... But I did pick up something really cool. I think this is a... Oh, there's that stuff. We're going to show the tag.
Ooh.
Little Nike made in the USA.
I've seen that before.
Little hoodie action. Yeah. This is probably a $80 to $100 hoodie.
Watched this show on the History Channel about how bubble wrap was made. Very interesting.
Huh.
Thought of Tim.
Yeah, this is definitely 90s. Early 90s. The fade is great. Everything is just no holes, no issues. I mean, it's just classic. Here's something I wanted to ask OBX about. Do you ever see the... Oh, these are just like cotton mesh tank tops. But when I look them up, some of these do really, really well.
Oh, that reminds me of Rico Suave.
Yeah. Let's see.
Nah, you gotta take the undershirt off to have the real effect, Sirdoc.
Oh, bro, I might rock this out later tonight. Just get the tan. We're on a heat advisory. Yeah. That 80s style. Mm-hmm. Well, they had a whole bunch of them. So I picked them all up.
What am I missing here?
This one's by Kiss. Yeah. Little cottony. I don't know. When I looked them up, these were selling. Yeah, I will not. But yeah, I mean, I got a couple white ones. I got a blue one. I got a red one. The only one, this one's jacked. This one's got some hole in it.
And then this one's like a little faded too, but again, you know, that was right on the. Right? Oh, this was now. I put this on in private just to see how ridiculous it looked, and it looked pretty ridiculous. So these are 90s too, but look at these camo mesh short cargo pocket shorts. But look how like these are an XL, but like they go down all the way down to like my mid calves. Here, let me show you. See, they go all the way down to here. Some jams. And then I found the top. And the top is a see-through mesh tank top camo. So I put this on. If I walked outside with this and that combo, yeah, maybe for tall people, yes. For tall people. Definitely tall. I don't think I'm the right demographic for these shorts. Let's just say that. What else we get in that place? Little Benetton. And yeah, I might get beat up. Little LL Bean suede jacket, puffer jacket. It's got some issues, but this was at a fill a bag sale. You know how those go. I'm like, fill a bag for how much? $5. When they give you a big old garbage bag, what are you supposed to do? And I got this cool vintage Pierre Cardin like tote.
Oh, I sold his polo shirts before.
Yeah, little vintage tote.
Pierre.
Yeah, that's what we. That's all we got this weekend. Yeah, Duck Dynasty. Yeah, summer short set. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, did this come from the card show, Tim?
Chantilly.
You need to powder your nose?
No, I've given that up.
Oh, dude. I just spilt that on myself.
Oh, hey, look who it is. Dan is here. I commented on the Reseller Leftovers. I said, Dan's like, I'm always up at like 6 in the morning. I'm like, well, if you're always up, how come you're not in the chat during listening to Loafing? And there he is. That episode last week of Reseller Leftovers was hilarious.
So I got these shoes I've been experimenting, working on. This is the stage it is in now. So these were this color, but they were all dingy and everything like that. And I tried to brush it out as much as I could, and I couldn't get it out. So I said, you know what? Let's just dye it black. So I have black dye on it. So what I want to do is I want to take like a wire, like a brass wire brush, and like kind of like, since it's dyed, go in there and kind of nap it up, and maybe some of this will come out of it, so it looks kind of like cool, like I don't know, nappy and distressed looking.
Listen, we have 38 people in the building right now. Okay, Jimmy, Joe, and Dan have a podcast called Reseller Leftovers. They have 340 subscribers right now, which is way below where they should be. Okay, so if you are one of the 38 people that are in this chat right now and you are not subscribed to the Reseller Leftovers podcast, I'm going to put a link in the chat right now. I want to make sure that you all subscribe, because if you like us, you'll love them. Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me give a disclosure for this. Dan, I need to know right now. We're shouting out your channel name. Are you guys intending on changing your name? Last time we shouted you out, you literally changed your name.
So please, I'm putting the link in right now. There's 40 people here. If you are not subscribed to that show, you have to subscribe, please, now. Okay? There we go. Boom. It's in the chat now, okay? I'm going to check because it says 340 right now. I'm going to check in a couple of minutes. So please. You want to know who else has been killing it lately? Keith has been crushing it on YouTube lately.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
Me and Carrie were talking about it. You look like that picture I made of you
Black Bart
car dealership.
Yeah.
But yeah, big shout out to Keith. If you guys aren't subscribed to Vintage Sport Flips, he has also been crushing it lately on YouTube. Even when I'm not crushing it, I still love to see other people crushing it. That's just the type of guy that I am. What if I can barely stand y'all, though? Then you're probably in for a chocolate-covered cricket if you can't stand us.
The sound delay check, like Dan and them did.
Oh, my God. That was hilarious.
Just listed an awesome Texans hat on District. Might have paid a little too much for it, but I couldn't pass it up.
There we go. We got two. We got 2 subscribers so far now on Reseller Leftovers from that. 38 more to go.
Got some of my oddball hats. You can go with a little, what do they call them? A stovepipe. This one's a little big, though. As I cut my hair. What about this one?
Bro, I absolutely crushed it at the Westminster Flea Market, Sarnock, this weekend.
Selling?
No, buying.
What'd you get?
I posted it in the Reseller Information Network show and tell. I picked up some paperweights and some glass figurines. I mean, like $500 worth of stuff. $60. And then I bought all those boots.
Oh, yeah. I saw the boots. Yeah.
The Tony Llama with the, what do you call it with the holes at the top of the boot? I forget what you call them. Buckle grabs or something like that. No, that was in Pennsylvania. Okay, now, does anybody know of any flea markets that happen on Wednesday in Pennsylvania? Josie, all of a sudden this morning, was like, why don't we go on a road trip picking on Wednesday? Because I don't have work. And I'm like, I don't really want to go, like, antique shopping because it's just so brutal. And I'm, like, on a very cheapy guy. But I would love if there was a flea market open on a Wednesday in like Jersey or Pennsylvania or anywhere like remotely close. And then, yeah. She also gave me a big ass cowboy boot shoehorn to go with them, Sarnock.
Oh, nice. Did you find anything on a Wednesday?
I haven't looked yet.
Oh,
I was asking everybody in the chat.
Your best bet would probably be estate sales or something like that. You know,
Lambertville is open on Wednesdays. Oh, the Golden Nugget. I've never been there. I wonder how long that drive is. Yeah. Oh, you like? Yeah, but that, like Josie wants to like make it like a day trip and like do some other things. She probably wants me to buy her some gardening stuff.
they got all that stuff out here, bro.
Brad, you like this one, right, Brad? I'm a $1. Did you ain't see that clip, sir?
What?
So when we were at the 100-mile yard sale, I had bought this pair of Ariat boots they were dirty, $5. Clean them up, sold them like $50, $40 or $50, I think. And the guy was trying to sell me on all his other boots, like with the boxes. He was like, those ones right there, I got some $50 ones, some $100 ones. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm more of a $1, $5 type of guy.
Hey, can you give me some paper towels? No, never mind. Oh. Love you, bud.
How close is Leesport and Golden Nugget? Look, Timothy Doyle said you might find some good food in the upstairs area of Cernox Flea Market.
Yep. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this guy. It's only got like a little paint missing here, but look at this. $1978
BMW belt buckle.
BMW belt buckle. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
The belt's kind of trash, but oh yeah, he's got ghost in his camera. All right, I'm gonna show the ladies some stuff I was thinking about taking on the next. I've been looking for cute purses, like cute purses for the young women that go to these events. Wouldn't this be a cute little purse? I got that one. I got a bunch of them. Look how cute this is. Look at this. I don't know how to make the purses look cute. But I like these like cute little like I don't know, ladies in the chat. Ladies in the chat. Am I picking the right stuff for like? No, I'm just saying like when I'm at my honey hole, it's like I can't like stop picking this stuff up because I'm like, because last time at the Vintage Expo, I killed it with like purses and stuff. Like, look at this little guy. This little guy. Yes. Well, kind of. I was kind of thinking about like night on the town type thing. I don't know. I You got these little bag purses with like the little lion head. What else we got in here? I got something for everybody. Let's see. I even got these like little floral guys. No, I'm talking about stuff that I'm finding super cheap that I can sell at the vintage expos, not online. Like a little boho action, little boho beaded action. See, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Kat and Kelly and Sue and all them. I'm just asking if it looks cute. Like this one, like look at that. You know, like a little sequinedy purse. I don't know. When I see this, I always think about like a little mod, little mod vintage. Yeah, like a little going out purse, something like that. Yeah, I got a few of these. I couldn't leave them behind because I was like, these are kind of cool. And you don't like. I got one in white. That's okay. That's what I'm thinking. Like, like smaller bag. That's what I'm all working on. Like smaller bags, going out bags, type like that. Like a little gold chain. Look how cool that is. How that opens up. It's like, I don't know. Something I've been amassing. But even like stuff that little even bigger bag. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this one's interesting. This one was a little weird. Party purses, yeah, like party purses. Yep. This one was kind of cool. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I was kind of going for. I've got a whole tote full of that stuff now. What is this? Oh, totes. Totes for totes. No, Walter, no. Yeah, Madus. That's kind of what I'm going for. I don't know, but even like this little vintagey piece. This one's made in the USA. That's weird. I will tell you, Kelly, last time when I brought purses to the vintage expo like this, they went crazy. Like I was selling these all for like $5 a piece. Maybe that's too low, but I get them way lower than that. I could put a sandwich in that. Camo mesh outfit and matching party purses. That's what it's all about. Yeah, that's what it's all about. What it's all about.
I keep talking about Wednesday like tomorrow's not Wednesday.
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Thanks.
Did you not know that?
I know that now.
Oh, these were cool. Now these are newer, but I could on Dollar Day I couldn't pass these Levi's up. Look at the pattern on these. Kind of cool pattern.
Oh yeah.
And this one was cool. This jacket was cool. Now I gotta wash this jacket, but the brand is American Male. Look at that. But the jackets fly. You can't see it, but it's got like these like turquoise stitching and everything like that. what I'd like to do is like clean it up and then do like a crazy like back hit with a transfer or something like that. That's why I got this piece too. How cool would this piece look with like, all right, so this vintage hunting vest, but how dope would it be to have like some kind of scene right here? I have transfers you can put like right here, like wolves walking or deer walking or something like that, and then like on the front right here, maybe put something like on the pockets here and here.
Or a giant fish jumping out of water on the back.
I have a bunch of transfers like that. Yeah. You know, so I think that would be like really, really cool. These sort of sweaters always do well for me during the winter. This is old Sears. Look at that.
Sears Roebuck?
Yeah. No, this isn't Sears. This is Kmart. Look at that. Kmart.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was Sears, but no, it's Kmart. Yep. And then you might need some leather chaps. I got some leather chaps. Dang. Oh, man. Walter, these would be if I find that jacket, I might just throw these in with you. These are your size, Walter. These chaps. You need these chaps?
Dude, my internet glitched out.
Did it?
Yeah. It baited me completely out of everything. I was like,
whoa.
What? I stepped away and came right back, and I was like, what? What's going on? Gone.
Well, you're back now.
We back.
You didn't miss anything, Eric. I was just showing party purses.
Who?
Party purses.
Really?
I was showing my purse collection.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Forex and chaps.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Genuine leather. I need to do some research on this.
Hey, I got somebody trying to call me.
All right. All right, we're gonna look for this jacket. If there's anything in here that's here we go. So this is okay. U.S. It says I can't read up here, but it says U.S. Marine Corps, 1951 and 1952. One thing messed up is on this right here on the collar. It looks like it scratches off almost. Let's see something. Let's see something. Yeah, so 1951 and 1952 U.S. Marine Corps. Just something got on it. It's coming off. Wonder if. Okay, so most of that'll come off. Okay, now that I know that'll come off. That's good. So anybody find anything for me yet?
What are you looking for?
This jacket.
What is it?
Oh, this.
The Makakawi Wow?
No, this jacket.
What am I? Do you have any information for me?
All it says is U.S. Marine Corps, 1951 and 1952. I mean, I'm gonna look it up in a minute.
U.S. Marine Corps, 1951.
I wish I could see what it says right here on top, but it doesn't. It's a stamp.
It's a jacket?
Yeah, it's a jacket with a liner, like a wool liner. Long, like kind of trenchy type jacket.
Is it stamped?
Yes.
But it has a wool liner.
Yes.
It's not like this, right? It's not like collar at the top.
Yeah, it's got a collar.
Nah, but I mean like kind of like a dress collar. Is it more trenchy? It's longer than that?
Yeah.
That one sold for $250.
Yeah. I'm gonna Google image it too.
Is it a See, this one is a Korean War M1951 field jacket.
That might be it.
But this looks this one's not as long as that one though. And it doesn't have the belt.
Yeah, it's got a belt and everything. Dude, the belt is like, yeah.
So I've seen this one, but this one is like, this is more like uniform. Like this.
Yeah.
That's not like yours. I'm not seeing anything like yours on Worth Point.
Yeah. It's like a trench, like you said. It's a trench. Yeah, like a raincoat. Yeah. That's what I was like. We're gonna. See, this is how it is. Like, oh, can't see those lights. Yeah, it's lights. It goes all the way.
Oh yeah.
So they're calling this, yeah, Walter, yeah, okay. So they're calling this an M1951 field coat overcoat sateen Korean War, like kind of like an overcoat. That's what I did. The only place I found it was. But some of the stenciling is gone. See right there. That's where I see it. Let me get it better. See right there. That's the stencil right there. But I can only see U.S. Marine Corps 1950 to 1952. I wonder if the liner has anything in it. You know what? Let's try that. Let's look at let's take the liner out. Because sometimes the liner's stamped, and then from the liner we can figure it out. I mean, like I said, we mostly know what it is. I know, right? So many buttons. It's stamped, but you can't read it. It's stamped right here, but it's basically a blob of ink. But this is the stuff that the guy that I got the fireman's jacket from. This came out of the same estate as the fireman's jacket. And it was funny because I was asking about other stuff. I was like, well, was there any like military boots? He's like, oh yeah, there was. I'm like, you got those? Oh, I didn't know anybody wanted to mess with old boots like that. Like, okay. And I'm like, and then what I asked? I'm like, well, what about hats or anything like that? Oh man, he had so many hats. I said, let me guess. He goes, what are you gonna say? We threw them all away? I said, yep, y'all threw them all away. He goes, yep. Yeah. So I was like, oh. It's not like I haven't heard that story before.
Yeah.
Interesting. Of course.
Oh, cat. You want to know how? I'll show you how. This is how you did it. Books.
Yeah, that is right.
Books. I have an entire 7-case bookshelf out there of them.
Just hang these up here. Yeah. All right, man. I got 2 pairs of wool pants. These are. I was about to say it's nice. These don't have any holes or anything. And the one I found, I was like, oh, look at these. They're like perfect. They're literally perfect, except right here, right in the crotch. Right in the crotch area, there's a hole. Right there. Huh. Military.
What was that?
All right, let's look at this. Let's take a pic. Huh. Yeah, see these. Yeah, see these pants have nothing stamped on them except the name. Well, I think I might sell this and this together. Like the good pants and the good uniform. Yeah. We'll see. Not sure what to do with this yet. And I really don't. I usually tend to stay away from buying like uniforms. I really don't buy. I don't really buy that stuff. But he had it, and I didn't. You know, he gave me a whole deal, so I took it all. All right. Carhartt boots. These just need a quick wipe down. Oh yeah. See, this is kind of the before. You see how it is. Just one wipe down.
They're buying more storage units.
Wow.
$10.
Where do you find these for $10, Pinjo?
Dude, you know where he lives?
Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, bro.
He's from the country and he likes it that way.
I mean, that thing is packed. It's not like you're going to lose your money. You might lose a little bit of time.
Like when you go in the restaurant down there and you can still get a meal for like $6.
Yep.
You still have to have the you gotta have a truck for that though, because I'm sure you have to throw. I mean, you have a truck, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, you're gonna have to throw a lot of that stuff away.
Yeah.
Probably, I'd imagine.
Well, that's where
storage units. You need to have a friend who does flea markets.
Yep.
If you have a buddy who does flea markets that's willing to do a little wholesale action, that's a big key right there.
Oh, I can listen. I would love digging through that too, dude. I mean, that thing is there's nothing in there but stuff. There's no space.
You can't see that either. Just trust me. Trust me. I Yeah, Tim, you gotta come visit us country folk down here. You know what I'm saying? That's where you find the deals.
Yeah.
I can't find a storage unit that the auction doesn't get canceled on every time. Have one that interests me and sit and watch it. It gets canceled every single time. That means somebody came back and actually paid for it.
Yep. Man, boot people. If you ever see these out and about, pick these up.
What is that? Oh, I see. I know what that is.
It's like a boot tree. Is it for like the
It's
leg
for
part?
The calf. So with
The
your
calf.
tall boots, like these are Fry leather boots. Okay. Look at that.
It's a lot
And it
easier
helps
than
with
what I'm
leather
doing
motion.
right now.
Huh?
I said it's a lot easier than what I'm doing right now. I picked up some fries this weekend in that boot bundle.
Yeah, Fry boots do well.
They're
Every time I get
they're a little scuffed though.
Hey, you know what I use in boots tonight?
That's what I use. That's what I use too.
Well, what I'm saying is, if you see those out and about,
yeah, grab them.
Like they're like shoe trees. If you see shoe trees, I'm grabbing shoe trees if they're $1, $2. Same thing with these boot stretchers, the calf stretchers. If I can find them for cheap, I'm picking them up.
Yeah. If I was you, Pinjo, I would.
Yeah, pool noodles. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just saying those are things I've used, but these are way more easier just to throw them down in there. because I've been picking up more like so. Let me tell y'all a little something. I've been not well. What I'm gonna say is a lie, but I haven't been picking up as many sneakers that I have as like boots and stuff. Yes, I'm still picking up sneakers and everything like that, but the boots just seem well to me. It's a lot easier to get them back rather than doing the washing, the magic eraser, and all that. So I think like maybe moving forward, those sneakers like like the Converse, the Vans that I get for cheap, I might just bulk them up and sell them at the flea market, like I did.
Yeah, it is. Storage units, that's the thing about it. You've got to have end users for everything. Like you got to have you need some folks. You need some folks that you could call and be like, "Hey, I've got this. Like, do you want it?" That kind of thing. Plus, a lot of people have things that they don't deal with, so then they call.
Yep. I'm telling you, if you don't want to do the whole thing, like buying it and all that stuff, get to know some of those guys that do buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of it, I'll tell you, and I know, a lot of y'all aren't clothing buyers, but a lot of those guys don't want to mess with clothing at all. That's the first thing that they're taking to the dumpster is clothing.
Yeah, sometimes the better play may be going to the like now there's more online, so it's a little bit more difficult. But like if you're there at if it's a live auction and you see something in the unit, it's easier almost to buy it off the guy who bought the unit.
Yeah.
Or just hand out your Cernot card to everybody.
Yep.
I buy hats. I buy t-shirts.
You know why I make it so easy, right? On my card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the older people, sometimes it just needs to be up front,
Yeah, I buy hats. What kind of hats? All hats. I buy hats.
Right? Yeah.
Telling you that unit is packed, Joey.
Yeah.
Look at this thing, Sam.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
To the hilt. What, you bought 2 units, bro? What are those tubes, Joey? Carpet? Linoleum? So, you ever heard of Smitty Lee's?
Smitty Lee's?
Here's the tag.
What is that?
It's a overcoat, like a trench coat.
Here, one thing when you're doing your leather lotion on boots, always hit this part really good. because that's your like crease. And if you can get that kind of crease out and make it stand up more, the boots just look better.
Mm.
Yeah, there you go. Only a few miles from the flea market, so it's easy. Yeah. That's what you want, you know?
Cat Swift says, Pinjo, if you do, show the bad side too, the trash, the smelly, the bugs, along with the treasures.
Oh, yeah. But that comes along with it, man. Here's the thing. I always tell people this. You want to find the 1950s Woolworths jacket? Sometimes you might have to dig. You might have to go in the nasty stuff, you know?
Mm. There you go.
Bro, that's what I was doing at that flea market in Pennsylvania. I was at where I ran into January House. That Woolworths hat I showed y'all last week. I sold it that day. I listed it for $75.
Hey, Silver Hair Stacker, Walter Tilton gifted you a channel membership. Just FYI, that's why you're showing up.
Look at that.
Josie is hell bent on getting it done, so I guess we are at some point. She told me the other day by September we need to have a shed. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do about that. It's kind of expensive, Josie. But she has been working. If you guys haven't seen the video that I just put out, Josie's been working hella hard in the backyard, and she's done a fantastic job with it. So it appears as if, what's going on, Larry? It appears as if we're moving in that direction. I'm just worried about once we get to that stop, what happens. I've also cut back on like what I'm buying. I'm buying stuff that's selling fast and turning into a I don't know what I said. I'm buying stuff that sells and sells fast for high dollar. And then everything else that's like mid-range, you know, that like $15 to like $20 stuff has been selling on live auction. But yeah, I think this is definitely, I mean, there's no question about it. She wants her house back. She turns around when she's in the kitchen and sees me packing orders, and she's probably just like wants to throw me off of a bridge.
Remember to come to the new car? Hold on, I got you one. Silver. Doo-doo. You get a new car. No, I don't know. Comes courtesy of Walter Tilton. You know, I always think about the new car as Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune.
What about Price is Right?
Price is Right. Price is Right.
New car.
Yeah. Look, I found this thing. I don't know if it's worth anything, but I thought it was cool. Battle Training DVD. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Bakugan.
Yeah.
I've sold that stuff before. It sells good.
Yeah. My kids played with Bakugans. So.
The training CD is $10. No solds. I used to have some more of that stuff somewhere.
Yeah, if you listen, like if you're ever at a garage sale and you see those Bakugans, like a whole bunch of them, buy them if you can get them. They sell well, and also it's Beyblades, those little spinning tops.
Oh yeah,
Those
yeah.
Beyblades can sell really, really well as well. Now the rippers and all the accessories and stuff like that don't do as well. But if you have the tops to go along with them, that can be really good money. That's the problem when I do garage sales. They'll ask for some like when we're out, when the kids are outside, like Thatcher's outside, and they're like, "Oh man, you got any like Beyblades or Bakugans or Ninja Turtles or action figures?" And Thatcher's like, "Yeah, I have all of that, but I'm not selling it."
He's one of those guys.
Yeah, Wes. Yeah. See, Wes knows. Yeah, Bakugan. Yeah, those do well. Yeah, you'll find them in like the balls because they're like little transforming things where it's like there's a metal, like they have cards that have metal in them, and then it hits like a magnet and pops them open. I'm sure I could. That here, you know what? Here. All right, Thatcher says he's gonna come and do a Bakugan demonstration. How about that?
Uh-oh. Let's get a little.
But I don't no, but he's still upstairs looking for him. So
Okay.
yeah, so we. Yeah.
I like that.
Folks, guess the price on certain items that sell. Showcase of goods. RAM.
Ooh. Oh, I forgot. Yo, is my brother still in the chat? Michael, are you still in the chat? He might not be in the chat.
He gone.
My brother had a massive sale.
Hey, it sounds like Saturday will not work for the hat thing. Push it further.
It sucks because then the next weekend I'm gonna be in Outer Banks.
Dude, I've got enough hats we can sell.
Josie is not having none of that while I'm taking her to Outer Banks.
Nothing but socks and Crocs going on out here. Socks and slides. That's what.
Right.
Tim, just get extra suntan lotion for your feet when you take them socks off, bro.
Oh yes.
There is nothing worse than the top of your feet being sunburned.
Listen, you don't nobody got to tell me nothing about no sunburn. I've been sunburned on every level in every area of my body.
Favorite time of being a nudist?
Them sunburnt balls is not fun. Let me tell you that much.
Jeez. Hey, I got a phone call. Hold on.
Well, I'm still waiting for Thatcher to get. All right, but check this out. Check this out. My brother had a massive sale. Took an offer. Now, of the, RIN of old, you'll remember about, I don't know, this is about 9 months ago, maybe a year ago. My brother went to a
Marlboro jacket.
A Marlboro jacket. Yes. He got an offer on it and he took it.
Well, how much?
I'm gonna show it in a second. But hold on. We might have a Bakugan demonstration. Oh, come on! You're just all right.
But this still.
Okay, cool. So here's Thatcher right here.
All right, Thatcher, what we got, bud?
We have a Bakugan.
What? You gotta talk loud.
We have a Bakugan.
Okay.
You have to have some sort. It has a magnet in it, and you have to have some sort of thing. I'm using paper clips. You have to find a flat piece where the magnets are. You put something magnetic and it opens.
Oh, and then it opens up.
Show him closer.
Oh, look at that.
And then you can transform it back into a ball like this.
And there's a whole bunch of ones that you can collect.
Yeah, and then when it pops up, it goes like that. It makes a figurine.
Mm-hmm.
Wild.
Thank you, Thatcher. Yeah. So, all right. So we were talking about if you find Bakugans at a garage sale, they can do very well online. Remember how everyone wants to buy your Beyblades? Yeah. And you tell them no, you still have them. So, thank you, bud. High five. There we go.
Good job, Thatcher.
That's the offer he got for that jacket.
Nice.
And he took it, and I packed it up for him yesterday.
Sweet.
So, yeah. So he bought that jacket for $125 and sold it for $877. So about a $500 upswing. That's pretty good, right?
That's why we do what we do.
So I made it all, dude. It went into a 24 by 16 by 15 box or something like that.
Where'd it go?
Minnesota. So
what'd that cost? You ship a UPS?
UPS. I think it was like 30. After we put insurance and signature, all that on there, it was like $36, $37. So, yeah. So it was that was a really good sale for him. It was one of those where it's like when you just know that you're like, yo, that's because I remember he was like, man, you think $125? I'm like, yes, get it. You are Thatcher. Yes. So that was a really good sale for my brother. That I just help it assist in it. Well, I mean, I did take the pictures and everything for him, but again, just, that's my fam. Got to help him out. Well, the Fry boots are looking great. Now, when you do leather lotion them, I would, so when you're doing boots for the chat, after you leather lotion them, I would not picture them right away because the leather lotion darkens and it will lighten up. So you need to let it, like, I'll take pictures of these tomorrow because that'll give enough time for it to lighten up and everything like that.
What if they're black?
Well, if they're black, then I would just make sure that they don't look like they're not wet when you take the pictures.
Okay.
But even with black, I would let it sit for a little bit too. I would let it sit. These are the other boots I got. Emmanuel Crasto is the brand. That's a brand I haven't bought before. But the comps look good. They were $5 at Goodwill. So I was like, you know what? Let's take a chance. Take a little chance. All right. See, I have one of these too. Look. And that's where you can put these in there. Real easy. You can squeeze it. The only problem is I only have one of these. So looks good. And here's the thing with this. No, I don't really rescuff. No. But see, like stuff like this, I don't know if you can see it. There's a light mark right here. So if you just take that and just kind of, with the leather lotion, and kind of make circular patterns like that, it can lighten up that pretty good. No, I don't. Yeah, I rarely rescuff the soles because the first time they're gonna do that anyway, they're gonna scuff them up. So there we go. Work on these too. I got these. They're new. Look at the price tag on those. Oh. $158. What do we buy them for? $7. I don't know. I gotta work on the leather. The leather is a little weird. I gotta buff it out. Oh yeah. Oh, over there. Here, watch. Yeah, this is for my little. Hey, how's it going? Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. Absolutely, Kat.
Yeah, we should teach economics class, huh? I missed the show and tell. So,
What was the show and tell?
I missed the show and tell.
Oh, I was just showing some boots and like if they have like little scuffs. Sometimes when you do that circular motion with the leather lotion, you can get them scuffs out.
Mm-hmm. Did I keep recirculating this book? I found it again.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Arnold. Body shaping for women.
Come over here. I want to touch
I'm here to pump you up.
I want to make sure your glutes are flexing the right way.
Look, someone had wrote in here. It's hard to read it, like on the camera. It says, I hope you don't start to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Love, Mommy. Oh, it's funny, man. They have an addendum in the book, a little piece of paper.
Yeah.
It says they basically had the wrong name printed in the book for the lady that appears on these pages. That's kind of funny. Oh, man. Yeah, my nephew up here working today.
Oh, nice.
He's earning his first car.
There we go.
Yeah, I told you guys about buying that Toyota Camry. The guy's got the transmission in it.
Uh-huh.
And so now he's working for it rather than paying for it. So.
There we go.
So right now we're doing a little painting, a little yard work. Next week we're gonna move into the eBay shed and start doing a little organizational work. He's also started doing a little listing for drafting.
Here's the problem with these boots. It looked like they were like maybe worn once or tried on a few times. I get them where they look new now. I think we're just gonna go with the old worn once type thing.
Yeah. There you go.
We will see. We will see.
We're about to hit our time limit, guys. Yeah, for sure. I think that. I mean, I had to work for my first car. It's one of those things.
Oh yeah.
I always think it's better. It does give you a little bit more appreciation for sure.
100%. 100%.
But we'll see.
Oh, you know what you missed, Eric? I was showing my brother sold that Marlboro Man jacket,
Oh yeah.
$877.
Jeez. That was a nice jacket, man. I remember you
Yeah.
showing it way back.
He bought it for 125 from an estate sale. And
Yeah, because we were talking about it that day. Like, would you
Yep.
spend that much on a jacket?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. So it sold for $877. So
yeah, I had to work for my first car, but it was only $250. So.
right.
Yeah, when my dad said, I found a car you can afford. Of course, that car also, if you filled the gas tank, you had to put oil in it every time.
Ooh.
And water. Water was a daily. Like, you need to put water in it like it was drinking it. So,
Wow.
yeah. Chevy Monza.
Yo, my first car was a Plymouth Sundance.
Oh, yeah. I know what that is.
That car was just the straight up beater, beater car.
Do you guys even know what Chevy Monza is?
Show us one. Let me.
So it was another failed attempt to make something that resembled a Mustang, is what it was. So let's see. Mine looks similar to this, like kind of. Oh, hold on. It's not loading? Why is it not loading? Similar to that, a little dog turd brown like that. Yeah, it was nice. It had white. Hey, it had white sheepskin seats in there. Got throwing to put in it. Yeah. Yeah, Chevy Monza. My dad came to me and said, "Hey, I found a car you can afford. $250, right?" And he's like, I was like, "Really?" I said, "What is it?" He said, "A Monza." I said, "You mean a Mazda?" He's like, "No, I mean a Monza." I was like, "I never even heard of this." Hey, it was Jeff. I had to park it on the hill. After about 6 months, I had to park it on the hill and pop the clutch to get it to start.
Oh,
rolling start. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
dude, Penjo had that 94 Chevy Cavalier, bro.
Oh, yeah. My cousin had one of those. Yeah.
All right, here, check out my car. My first car looked just like this.
Hey.
That's the Plymouth Sundance.
Fancy.
It was a ripoff of the Dodge Shadow. And I think that was like $800 or something like that. Like, but I mean, that's what you get when you're in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Beater, man. You need to start with a beater so you appreciate life. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one of those things. Yeah, so I bought mine for $250, sold it for $75 a year later. 75.
I love it.
These guys are all talking about their first car. Let's see. Now $500 pays for a windshield wiper. Yeah.
Hey. Double it and you might be able to get a PT Cruiser.
My dad bought me my first car, but it was an old lady's DeSoto. Oh, yeah. That thing's a tank. Chrysler E-Class. His first car. Bought it from my grandparents. 81 Datsun 210. Hey.
Bro. Dude, that's Wes.
Nice.
A 210 Datsun, bro. Dude.
Kat said her second car was a Firebird. No more old pieces of crap. I hear you.
Was the Datsun a hatchback, bro?
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a hatchback, bro.
Most Datsuns weren't they?
Yeah, I know, right?
Silver Stacker says 1955 Fairlane, 3 on the tree. Dude, I've drove a 3 on the tree before. I have. My aunt had a 3 on the tree, and that was interesting, man. Like, so your stick shifts on the column. That was a sedan. His was a sedan, not a hatchback. 4-door. Yeah, interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. I also had a Chevette at one point. And then I had my next car. My car that I had at the end of high school was a Mercury Topaz. All stick shift, man. I had all stick shifts in high school, though.
I'll show you. Oh.
Ooh, Wes stepped up from the Datsun to the Camaro. 76 Camaro. Nice. DeSoto had a little gear shift that was on the dash. Nice.
What did it sell for? 17. All right, this was. So I had that car and I had another crappy car. And then my mom brought home something that I was like, she's like, hey, you're just going to test drive it, see what you think. It just came in. I can get a really good deal because she used to work at a car dealership. And when this came in the dealership, she took it home for me to test drive. I fell in love with it. Now, 1992 Pontiac Grand Prix, but it was the Richard Petty edition. Okay? This thing was sick.
Richard Petty Grand Prix.
Yeah. Yeah. It had like the wheels. Like, this car was awesome. It had the twin dual cam V6. It was fast. Yeah, it was very, very fast. And I love that car. And I had it all. I had a lot through high school, a lot through college, and then it died on me. It threw a rod on the engine, overheated, threw a rod on the engine, the hot Houston heat. And,
ate it up.
But here's the thing. Yes, yeah. There we go. Michael knows.
That's great.
Michael, I was talking about your jacket that you sold. We already talked about that. But yeah, so dude, I sold that car for parts, even though the engine died, for $5,000.
Jeez, that's good.
Yeah, they only made us 1,000 out of them in red. So.
Larry Way out 1968 Pontiac Tempest 6-cylinder 3 on the tree, Le Mans style. Dad was a mechanic. Remove the 6-cylinder, put a 400cc. Whoa, your dad trying to get you a speeding ticket, huh, Larry? Sentimental Connection says my first car was a 1980 VW Rabbit. Then converted from diesel to gas. It was a mess. I carried a gas can and 2 quarts of oil with me at all times. Yep, feel you. I feel you. Mine was water jugs and oil. Like, you had to have them. And towards the end of my car's life, you needed to park on an incline because you're gonna have to pop that clutch, dude, to get it going.
Oh man.
You would push it and then jump in the car and pop the clutch and get her going. Yeah. Camaro was great till he totaled it. Next car was 1981 Chevette. I've driven one of those before. Yeah.
Oh.
Chevy.
Yeah.
Love.
The Chevy love, dude. This truck was awesome. Let me see. I wish they would bring back some of these older style cars and trucks. because this is what he had right here. This is like Michael. When you look at this, this is almost exactly what he had. Oh, come on. Yeah, right here.
Cat Swift said her parents moved from his senior park. They would buy all cars for the grandkids as old folks died. They sold the spare car morbid, but great deals. State sales early, Cat.
Look at this. This was my dad's.
Oh man,
Like,
dude, seen a truck like that on the beach the other day.
oh man, dude, that truck was tough.
They occasionally have the down here. They'll have like the old car kind of rig going on out here, and you'll see random folks driving random things around down here.
Yeah, here's my thing, man. Like, why can't they
four-wheel
bring
drive too, huh?
Yeah, why can't they? I don't know if it was 4-wheel drive or not. I don't remember that far back, but here's the thing: why can't they build stuff like this and put like a little electric engine in it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sell it for like 20 grand. You know?
Mm.
You know how many people would buy small trucks like that? Oh yeah, okay. No, it was not 4-wheel. He didn't have the 4-wheel drive version. But I mean, everything looked like, everything, but like that and everything. Now I know he did like look at those, like look at the hinges.
Yeah,
on the,
yep.
like,
I remember those things. My granddad had his truck had one that had that kind of hinge.
That's the interior, bro. Look at the interior, bro.
Hey, my brother still has my great granddad's '52 Chevy. Like he has that old truck. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. All metal.
Yeah, all metal. Yeah.
Yeah. How did it work on prom night? I wouldn't know.
So, yeah, good time.
All right, a little overtime car talk.
Right.
Hey, we do thank you guys for being here, though, hanging out with us as always. Sorry, I've been in and out today. It's been a busy day. We will catch you guys next time. Look out for a video dropping over the weekend at the point. So,
Sounds good.
Oh.
Bye, guys.